peace. Well, let's now turn to disturbing allegations contained in a video that went viral over the weekend featuring Nollywood actress Regina Daniels, who appeared distressed while complaining about violence in her marriage to Senator representing Delta North Senatorial District, Ned Nwoko. In the footage, Regina Daniels was heard saying that she no longer feels safe in her home. And
let me predict what will happen, and I might be wrong. A couple of months down the line, they'll probably reconcile. Because money too is also a problem. Let us go back to the circumstances of the marriage in the first place. And that's why, please, women, not all that glitters is gold. So, along the line, you will see what will happen is they will all tell us to mind our own business.
Yes, a former minister and his wife have done that.
They will tell us to mind our own business, that what God has joined together, let no man put us under.
your soul rest in peace. Well, let's now.
Della writes, Georgina Ukoha, okay, a famous veteran actress, okay, has come out to condemn everything that has happened in the last couple of days between Ned Nwoko and Regina Daniels. As we have been following this report, Regina had come out to cry that, you know, she was no longer safe. She felt unsafe in her marriage and said a whole lot of things. But from that day on until now, there have been different stories, first speculations on what has been going on in that house. A lot of people feel like, you know, that is the character of Ned because they feel like they have seen it time and time again. And there are this group of people who are arguing that Ned has up to 5 or 6 wives. Regina is the 6th wife. No woman has come out to accuse Ned of, you know, that kind of character. Okay, so it's been this debate going on online. Amidst everything that's been going on, Georgina Ukoha came out and called out the 7th senator, that as a 7th senator and a one that is representing his people, if a small girl like Regina will come out and say, you know, her right has been violated or something, or she is unsafe, she feels unsafe in the marriage based on the things that has happened with every other story that she was beaten and all of that, that the Nigerian Senate will need to ask Ned a question. Ned has to answer to the Senate and also has to answer to his people and everyone that just coming out to say that that girl has been using rogue is not enough. What prompted it? Was she using rogue when she got married to you, or did you just start? So it's been this back and forth and all of that. Georgina Ukoha has said a whole lot that what do you expect the girl to do? A lot of people are of the opinion that for that small girl to be comfortable being with a man like Ned, the girl needs drug, okay? Needs drug to be comfortable, okay? And it's been a lot. And, you know, people have had different opinion. We are talking about the likes of Rufai also was opinionated. He said that this has got to do with money. He went ahead to say all that glitter is not gold. Rufai said in the next couple of months, there's a tendency that Regina will come and say they have settled because this has to do with money. The circumstances for which that marriage happened. It's been a lot. Backlash, left, right, and center. People dragging even Regina Daniels' mom. She's crying and, you know, has been very defensive. People saying that she sat down and watched her child as an able woman, you know, get into that marriage without seeing anything wrong with it. But, you know, one thing I think people should think about, as at the time that Regina got married to Ned, Regina was already an adult. She got married at 19. Now, when you look at the way boys of 9 years, 7 years, 12 years will stand and girls of 13, 14 will stand with their parents, you get to understand that most of these girls cannot wait to get out of the home. And so when a girl understands that, you know, she is an adult, she has a right to make her own decision, especially when it comes to emotional decisions, I doubt if you can actually do much about it or say much about it. Now, when we drag the mother, especially mothers, I see a lot of mothers calling that woman so many different names and all of that. Are we also aware that it is even possible that the mother question you know, the reason why Gina wanted to get married to Ned as at the time she did, and Gina actually said she was in love. Now, Gina was a child. She must have been carried away by the money and all of that, because I remember when the news first broke out that she was going out with Ned, it was when she bought Ned bought her one Mercedes Benz. People started wondering at the time, where did she get money to buy this kind of Benz? That it must be a man. And that was when, I think it was G's Lover who came out with the story then that it was Ned. Gina came out and debunked that story. Then after 1 or 2 months, we saw that Gina was marrying that man. So I feel like we should be very careful with the way that we judge the mother, knowing that when she made this decision, she was already an adult, okay? If you try to direct your child and she says she doesn't want to listen to you, what would you do? What if she went and she got pregnant and brought the pregnancy home? What would you have expected the mom to do? However, people are calling Ned out left, right, and center, and saying that this is what he has been doing, not just to Gina, that this has also happened to his former wife, especially when the woman Chantel came out and left, you know, a cryptic message that, you know, they are grateful for the fact that they were judged even without people knowing their stories. So a lot of people are insinuating that maybe they have hit her 1 or twice and she couldn't say it out. And people are saying that, you know, it's just out of respect that Regina is not coming out to say things. A lot of people are under the opinion that the husband came out and said that thing as a defense, that the fact that Regina has not said a word means a lot, and it's a whole lot going on. But Georgina was very, very direct and hitting on Ned, calling Ned all sorts of names, ancestor, and all of that. And it's been a lot going on. And people are still asking Ned, you haven't told us all the story. What exactly has been going on in your house? Stella, right, what are you guys thinking? Please, we want to see your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, and subscribe, please. Thank you.